I cooked against robots, not me. Him.
Robots are becoming more and more like humans. They can build cars, clean your house, and even do parkour. But in this video, I'm cooking against 3 levels of robots to find out who's the better chef, robots or humans. For level 1, Mark Rober will be the judge.
We're gonna see if Nick can beat some of the most basic kitchen robots that money can buy.
That toast look good.
Level
Hold on, let me
one,
see
we'll
that
have
toast.
Nick can beat some of the most basic kitchen robots that money can buy. And level 1, we'll have 5 speed rounds. Chopping, stirring, toasting, pizza making.
Oh, shit.
We'll have 5 speed
Better
rounds.
shot at the
Chopping,
top.
stirring, toasting.
Yeah.
Pizza making and cleaning. And to win, it's a classic best 3 out of 5.
Are you team robot or team Nick?
I mean, of course, I am Team Robot. For this first mini round, we'll be testing chopping skills. And in the robot corner, we've got the RoboCoo. It's basically an extremely powerful food processor with a couple of googly eyes to boot. I like putting googly eyes on my robots. Are you ready, Nick?
Let's do this.
Start.
Imagine it's cool with an E.
Now?
Let's start,
Coop.
yeah. I'm
Nothing.
taking my time. I'm not worried.
Oh.
How many you want me to put in, Nick?
I mean, you're team robot.
That's true. That feels like a good start.
Wait, I don't even know word.
That's so fast.
Yo,
Oh my god.
I didn't even have the time to put it under.
This seems so unfair.
Look at that. They're like perfect cubes.
Before you actually judge, let's look at our cuts.
Yours aren't even real cubes. Those are like rectangular prisms. I mean, this is like laser precision. As a chef, do you want smaller cubes like that or bigger?
I mean, it takes more skill to make smaller cubes.
I rule
Does
in
it?
favor of our robot overlord.
Real quick.
Wait, which one? Wait,
potatoes
which one did he use?
As cubes, those are perfect cubes.
Oh, he used the machine. Oh, it makes sense why they were smaller.
I
Okay.
didn't have the time
And
to
he just
put it
said,
under.
"Oh
This
shit."
is so
Oh.
unfair.
Look at that. They're like perfect cubes.
Before you actually judge, let's look at our cuts.
Yours aren't even real cubes. Those are like rectangular prisms. I mean, this is like laser precision.
Alright.
As a chef, do you want smaller cubes like that or bigger?
I mean, it takes more skill to make smaller cubes.
I rule in favor of our robot overlord.
Real quick, speaking of potatoes, my merch brand Happy Potato is 20% off just in time for the holidays. You can shop anytime from November 9th to 14th on a first come, first served basis while supplies last, and the discount is applied at checkout. You must click the YouTube shopping buttons below to be eligible, and I added more details in the description below.
For speed round number 2, we're going to be testing your stirring skills. You will be facing off against an army of 5 stirring robots, once again with googly eyes.
They are very cute.
Thank you.
Because
Self-stirring
just one
robots.
pan wouldn't be much of a challenge. We each have 5 pans, but there's just
Wait.
one of me, and there are 5 robots. We're gonna
Yeah,
be
good they
stirring
were.
pine nuts, which are expensive and burn really easily.
So the first person to burn their nuts loses. That doesn't sound great.
Okay, here we go.
What's up,
Time to
Jim?
turn on the robot
are
army,
you?
and as soon as I start smelling and especially seeing burnt pine nuts, somebody's losing.
This seems a little unfair again.
I don't know. So we're getting good spinning, but the problem is just spinning in place and not going to every edge of the pan. Also, I think like 2 googly eyes have dropped into the pan. That feels like a definite points off situation. I have seen you spill a few nuts, and I don't love that.
So
Yeah, but your robots aren't even touching the
Yeah.
nuts. I actually think I might win
Yeah,
this
the
challenge.
cell-
I'm actually
yeah.
going to do something the robots can't do and switch my pans around to kind of keep things even as well. And the robots, they just don't have arms.
The robot feet are
He's
melting.
melting!
Stoves off, stoves off.
What happened here?
Disaster on the robot front.
Just
It
the
completely
equipment
charges
malfunction,
pine nuts,
so.
And on top of that, the plastic feet melted in the pan. Wow. This is a nice, even golden brown. Let me taste test. That's good. I don't have the courage to try any of these. Plastic's not necessarily my thing.
Some salt
this
on it.
one's an easy call. Nick, winner of this round. We're all tied up, heading into speed round number 3. For round 3, we'll be testing your ability to make toast. It's very simple, but easy to screw up from personal experience. On the robot side, we have this extremely high-tech $500 toaster with a screen. So, where's your screen, Nick?
On the human side, I have a good old pan with some fire.
Is that how you actually make toast at home?
Yeah.
You're so fancy. At the end of this round,
Wait,
I will
what?
judge
Wait.
the- So, where's your screen, Nick?
On the human side, I have a good old pan with some fire.
Is that how you actually make toast at home?
Yeah.
Oh, you make it in the pan?
At the end of this round, I will judge the winner based
Okay.
on looks and taste.
Here we go.
Oh wow! Bread,
Bacon
English
in the
muffin,
pan is
waffle,
better than bacon in the
bagel.
microwave.
Hey,
Do your thing. Don't look over here. And start. Oh, there it goes.
So the key to making a nice slice of
On the
toast, Mark,
pans.
while your toaster just slowly takes its sweet time over there, I like to quickly hit both sides of the toast right away. And you have to be very gentle. You don't want to press into the toast.
Wait, why tweezers?
I'm cooking against a $500 robot. It's all about precision.
Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, it's browning.
Oh, that robot
Oh,
is
I
sick.
feel like I smell and see smoke though. Oh, it's a countdown.
Oh, this is the
7,
oh.
6,
Oh,
5.
oh.
Yeah, where's your countdown?
The winner right here
Come to
already.
Papa.
I already know this is. Oh my
wow,
goodness.
Okay. Actually, that is
Oh
super
my
funny.
goodness.
The key with toast is to make sure that the outside is nice and crispy while the inside stays nice and light and fluffy.
This is a butter knife, right?
No. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that
wow.
looks like grilled cheese.
I'm even gonna get the sides. Why don't you do that,
No
toaster?
pan too.
I'm nervous about this one. You're putting a lot of chef's kiss in that. So that I can be a very impartial judge, I'm gonna close my eyes, and it's just the one bite challenge. You know the rules.
Mark, I'm gonna shuffle them around.
Okay.
So number 1,
Can you do like an airplane sound?
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test our own tools.
That makes me want to cry. It's so good. Can we just do one more bite of number 1 before we move on?
sure.
And with the airplane sounds.
See what he says about number 2, which is.
I didn't know toast could taste so good.
Number 2, I'm not doing airplane.
By comparison, this is just like a wet sock. Number 1 by a nautical mile.
Number 1 was me.
Wow, okay. Well, I finished eating this. The score is now humans 2, robots 1.
Oh,
For speed round number 4, we're gonna see who can make the best pizza. Man versus robot. And this is a doozy here. All I have to do is load in the sauce. Now I just gotta add in some cheese. Put my dough right there.
I haven't even started.
All right, here we go. It's scanning the pizza. Look at that laser scan. Sauce goes on. Now right here is where it's putting the pepperonis on.
Seems
Oh.
super unfair.
Wow, put that in the
Whoa.
Louvre.
Is that
Wanna see how
actually
many
spread like
pizzas
that?
I can make
Actual.
in the time it takes you to make one, Nick.
I'm still just rolling out my dough.
While I'm over here laser
Whoa.
scanning pizzas. Not only are you taking forever, but you're also making a mess. Luckily, round 5 deals with cleaning up messes. Do you need any help?
Do you know how to make a pizza?
I do not.
At this point, I'm just trying to finish my pizza before Mark makes.
Number 4?
Yeah,
All right, well, you have exactly 40 seconds.
I can do 40 seconds. Let's just do a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, never mind. 0 seconds.
done.
It's done.
I'm done too. Very, very different looking pizza.
Very
Whoa.
different looking. That looks like it's about to go into an easy bake oven.
Wait.
Whoa.
These are master.
But-
Done. I can do 40
I'm
seconds.
tripping.
Yeah.
All right, well, you have
Finish my pizza before Mark makes.
help?
Do you know how to make a pizza?
I do not.
I'm back.
At this point, I'm just trying to finish my pizza before Mark makes.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Did it like
All right,
auto?
well, you have exactly 40 seconds.
you-
I can do 40 seconds. Let's just do a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, never mind. 0 seconds.
done.
It was done.
I'm done too. Very,
Would it just
very
add the?
different looking
Oh no, he
pizza.
spread it out
Very
maybe.
different looking. That looks like it's about to
And
go
did the
into an
rest.
easy bake oven.
Whoa.
These are masterpieces. Like, put these in a brick oven.
Already, I feel like this is off to an unfair start, but it's not done yet. I think we should bake them.
We need to bake them. Okay, time's up. And Nick's pizza
Ooh.
looks interesting.
Looks
And as
nice.
For the
Not gonna
robot,
lie.
look at that. Aesthetically, the robot definitely has it at this point, but let's see how they taste. Human first. That's like a 4.8.
Now for the robots.
What, 5?
To be honest, the taste is pretty similar. The robot has a way better ratio of like dough to cheese to pepperoni. It's just a much more balanced bite. Robot takes it. And that means going
Dang.
into the 5th and final round,
And that's
it's
bottom
robots
look.
2, Nick 2, we are tied.
Looks too
and
soft.
speaking of the final round, it's an absolute mess back here
doughy.
thanks to Nick. Time for our cleanup challenge. All right, this is it. 5th and final round. Nick, you made quite a mess here. I'm adding a little extra. It's you versus the Roomba cleaning robot. I'm gonna divide this down the middle. You have to clean that side. The Roomba's gotta clean this side.
Why did you give me so much more to clean?
Now remember, this is winner takes all. Whoever wins this round wins all of level 1. Okay, come on, boy, do something. Oh, wow, that's good.
I'm
That
getting
is
one of
way
these.
cleaner than I was
Honestly, that's
expecting.
making me extremely nervous.
The problem is, he's going the wrong way.
Not to brag, but I'm doing pretty well over here.
Roomba, where are you going? You hardly did any work. You didn't earn a docking station. Oh, here he comes. Let's go, round 2, baby.
Oh, he's getting my side dirty again.
Yeah, sabotage. Robot, where are you going? No. I think I'm ready for the
Oh.
final verdict. Well, given that we were tied heading into this round, whoever won this cleanup round wins all of level 1. And after looking at the results, the winner for all of level 1 between robots and humans is the humans! Nick! Congratulations!
I am sorry, Mark.
I gotta
because
finish
I know
that
you
pizza.
wanted robots to
I
win
did.
deep down.
I really did. Robots, don't let me down in level 2. You got this.
For level 2, I'll be cooking against Moli, the world's first fully robotic kitchen. I'm kind of scared. It took 10 years
Oh,
of research to make this robot, and it can recreate movements of a professional chef
long's the
and has
video?
over 5,000 recipes uploaded to its memory. We're going head to head to
Damn,
see
I
who
feel like
can
I'm
make
in
the
here
better
for a
pasta
minute.
dish, and at the end, a blind taste test will determine who wins this round.
Hey,
Before we
here you
start
go.
cooking, I'm going to choose the recipe that Moli's going to make today. And since we're doing pasta, I'm going to go with a
What is this
spaghetti
high-tech
puttanesca.
engine
Just found
menu?
out This is a kill switch, so if he starts beating me,
It's like a, not an engine menu, it's like a
choose the
car
recipe
hub
that Moli's gonna
menu.
make today. And since we're doing pasta, I'm gonna go with the spaghetti puttanesca.
Cars.
Just found out that
Press
this
the
is a
screen,
kill
it look
switch,
down
so if
there,
he
right?
starts
Doop,
beating
doop.
me, I'm just gonna whack it. It's time to find out if Moli's really worth that $100,000 price tag. And here he goes. First things first, it looks like he's turning on the cooktop. Oh, we're going for the olive oil. Good start, Moli. Now it's grabbing some olives, anchovies, some garlic, some capers.
So how much is
Sometimes I
this
feel like
this
Moli's
one?
just doing
How much is
fancy
Moli?
things to flex on all of us. What? It's using a spatula? Moli's scraping the bottom of the pan right now, making
Moli
sure all those nice little
is
flavors
lit.
aren't sitting there.
I'm not
and burning.
gonna
The more I
lie.
watch right now, the more nervous I'm getting about this competition. Thinking
Gotta
about
be
pressing
easy
the red
meals,
button.
of
It
course.
just
I mean,
happened,
maybe
and now
not.
it's scraping off the extra ingredients on the spatula. This is unbelievable.
Holy.
And in we go with the tomato sauce, and he's gonna mix it all up. Here comes the pasta. Oh, come on with the tap. That just seems like you're rubbing it in. Some of that pasta is sitting above the water right now, so I'm wondering if Moli's gonna do anything to make sure that that goes under the water. Oh, okay. At this point, you have to wonder if the robot just
Oh my God,
perfectly did that,
teabagging.
or maybe it's just really that smart on its own. So I'm guessing right now that Moli has it down to an exact timing, and I'm thinking right now that this might be the most perfectly cooked pasta I have ever seen in my life. Oh, you missed a noodle, Moli. Let me help you. It's very well cooked. This here seems like the final step, just throwing in these herbs. So after one last wipe of the spatula, it looks like the dish is complete. That was amazing. The only chance that I might have is if the judge picks up on that some of the pasta might be a little bit less cooked than the rest of the pasta. Moli didn't quite fully stir it all the way here, but I'm gonna help Moli plate it onto a nice dish so the judge cannot tell which is the robot's and which is mine. I'm going into this challenge a bit nervous, but for my dish, I'll be making an uni butter pasta. To begin, I'm starting out with this fresh sea urchin. Sea urchin tastes almost like butter, so it's gonna be perfect with our pasta. First, I'll add these to a small blender, making sure to use plenty. Then for a bit of acidity, I'll add just a touch of yuzu juice, and for a bit of color, just a touch of saffron oil. Now,
crazy.
because we want to make an uni butter, I'll take a few nice
Wait.
knobs of butter and add that to my uni. Once it reaches a nice uni, sea urchin.
Whatever. What? Oh. You got in the bag? You're standing there. That's on you. This, I've never seen this.
Tastes almost
Yeah,
like
it's
butter,
processed
so it's going to
image.
be perfect
Absorb
with
it.
our pasta. First,
Store it in
I'll
the
add this to a
archive.
small blender, making sure to use plenty. Then for a bit of acidity, I'll add just a touch of yuzu juice, and for a bit of color, just a touch of saffron oil.
On your own.
Now, because we want to make an uni butter, I'll take a few nice knobs of butter and add that to my uni. Once it reaches a nice, smooth and creamy consistency, our uni butter is done. Now, I'm actually going to cook my pasta a little bit earlier than Moli cooked his. I'll start by tossing a generous amount of salt into my pasta water, and then in we go with some fresh homemade pasta. You hear that, Robot?
Oh, I was wondering what that was
Homemade
for.
pasta. I'll go in with a bit of pasta
Shelf.
water to a new pan, and then drop in
Like,
a nice few spoonfuls of our fresh uni
stand
butter.
of
We'll mix
pasta.
this together so it forms a nice sauce, and then in goes our pasta. I know robots aren't supposed to be able to feel emotion, but I have a feeling Moli's scared right now. I'll add in my pasta, nice and tight in the center of my plate, then finish with a nice drizzle of herb oil, a few pieces of fresh sea urchin, and just a few nice microgreens. Time to see who wins. After a bit of plating help, here's the robot spaghetti puttanesca, and here's my dish, an uni butter pasta. The way they're plated, the judge shouldn't be able to tell who made which dish. Harrison will be the judge for our blind taste test.
Oh, damn. I'm being honest right now. I have no clue which one's which. I'm gonna start with the uni butter pasta. I've never had uni, by the way, before, so this is like a first time for everything.
Okay, mate.
Insane. Puttanesca. Here we go.
What are we thinking?
This is good. I'm just trying to figure out how is a robot sliced olives, put capers over, but then how have we got uni over here? I'm so sorry if I get this wrong. I think the robot made the uni pasta. I'm gonna say the puttanesca tastes better.
That's made by the robot.
No, it's not. I'm so sorry.
I just lost to a robot, fair and square. That means we're tied 1-1, and it all comes down to round 3. For level 3, our final challenge, I'll be cooking a steak against
What's that?
Neo Beta, an advanced humanoid robot. What's up, Neo?
How's it going, Nick?
The way this will work is simple. In front of us are 3 steaks. We've got a porterhouse, a filet mignon, and a ribeye. We're each gonna cook one, and the audience will decide in the comments below who is the true champion.
How about we do rock, paper, scissors to see who picks first?
I'm down for rock, paper, scissors. You ready? Rock,
I just realized what's
scissors,
happening.
Shoot.
I beat you.
Fair is fair. You get to pick first. Go ahead.
My dad likes the porterhouse the most. Personally, I'm usually a ribeye guy, but today I'm
Like
gonna go
crazy.
with the fillet.
You're going with the filet.
Yeah, just a classic cut.
Go for it. It's all you.
Oh!
Run that back?
And uni, by the way, before, so this is like this is sliced olives, uni pasta. It's not.
And it all comes down. What's up, Neo? To round 3. For level 3, our final challenge, I'll be cooking a steak against Neo Beta, an advanced humanoid robot. What's up, Neo?
How's it going, Nick?
The way
Humanoid
this will work
robot.
is simple.
What in
In
the
front of us
world?
are 3 steaks. We've got
Advanced.
a porterhouse, a filet mignon, and a
Advanced
ribeye.
humanoid
We're each gonna
robot,
cook
huh?
one, And the audience will decide in the comments below who is the true champion.
How about we do rock, paper, scissors to see who picks first?
I'm down for rock, paper, scissors. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I beat you.
Fair is fair. You get to pick first. Go ahead.
My dad likes the porterhouse the most. Personally, I'm usually a ribeye guy, but today I'm gonna go with the fillet.
You're going with the filet.
Yeah, just a classic cut.
Go for it. It's all you.
Oh!
I'm probably gonna go with the ribeye. The steaks have been chosen. Best of luck, Chef Neo.
Let the best chef win.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate
That's a weak handshake.
The first thing with a steak, of course, is salt and pepper. So I'm gonna go salt all over my beautiful ribeye, and I can see you're also starting with your salt. Oh, by the way, how long have you been cooking? I'm curious.
3 months.
You've only been cooking for 3 months?
I'm only a year old. What do you expect? I read a little bit about cooking steaks on Wikipedia before this. Nick, I don't know if you know or not, but when you season a steak, you're supposed to get all the different sides.
I don't know if you're trying to get in my head or what you're doing, but it's not gonna work.
I'm ready to cook.
You know how to turn on the burner?
Of course. I'm just gonna twist this knob real quick, and there it is.
Nice job.
All right, I'm just gonna grab my. Oh, sorry about
That's
that.
all right. That's all right.
Pick it up real quick.
Okay, that is impressive. Do you mind if I borrow that?
Okay.
Yeah, let me just grab it.
It's a
for you
beta.
real quick.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, perfect. So our oil is in both of our pans. I think my oil is getting to that temp that I'm ready to put my steak in. What about you?
Me too. Nick, would you mind handing me that spatula over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all.
Just gonna pick it up nice and carefully.
There we go. That's what I wanted to
Just
see.
like
That's
that.
what I've been waiting for. Low key, I've been wanting to see some more motor stuff.
Pick it up nice and
Whoa.
careful here, and just like
That's
that.
crazy.
Not to put my
Run
steak
it back.
in. What about you?
Me too. Nick, would you mind handing me that spatula over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all.
Just gonna pick it up nice
Whoa.
and careful here, and just like that. Nice and easy.
Here, you ready for this sound?
Yeah, let's see it. Pretty good. When you sear, you just want to make sure it's fully flat to get the best sear possible on the bottom of the steak. So I'm just applying some light pressure with the spatula here. I'm going for the flip, Nick. Check this out. And there it is.
Oh my gosh, no way you just did that. All right, I'm gonna go for my flip now. Mine doesn't look as good as yours.
All right, Nick, I'm going to go in for the butter. 3, 2, 1, and touchdown.
You're actually butter basting now.
Yep.
How do you even know what that is?
I was watching a lot of Food Network last week.
Mine's actually done. I'm gonna go ahead and start resting it.
I'm not allowed to use knives, so could you help me? I just need those potatoes behind me over there. Just chop those up real quick, and I'm just gonna make a quick side dish. Hey, Nick, could you just grab me a plate over there?
You're gonna keep bossing me around.
And put it right there. Just rest that for like 5-ish minutes. That'd be pretty good. Bring those potatoes over right about here,
Okay.
and I'll just grab them. All right, I'm just gonna add a couple into the pan here. Can I have the asparagus now, please?
Listen, this is it. I'm not helping you anymore. I need to make my chimichurri. Now I'm gonna go in with a bit of olive oil, then a nice splash of white wine vinegar, then some garlic, fresh parsley, whoosh,
Whoa.
just a touch of paprika, a few red pepper flakes, a bit of garlic powder, a touch of salt, a good amount of fresh, just a touch of white wine vinegar, then some garlic, fresh parsley, whoosh,
Whoa.
just a touch of paprika, a few red pepper flakes, a bit of garlic powder, a touch of salt, a good amount of fresh cracked pepper, and last but not
I like
least,
Neo.
my secret
It's friendly.
ingredient,
I'm listening.
a few pistachios. You see what you're up against right now?
Yeah, that's advanced stuff.
Here we go. You want to taste?
That's real funny, Nick. Let's just cut the steaks.
Congratulations, Neo. We finished cooking both of our steaks. The question now is, whose do we cut into first?
I think we gotta definitely go to yours.
The pressure is on for both of us.
That's right.
I'm gonna cut right in the middle. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek first. What do you think?
Not too shabby.
You can be honest with me. Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous. It is my first time cooking a steak.
Moment of truth, okay? 3, 2, 1. Look at that. As much as I hate to admit it, it looks like Neo also got a perfect medium rare. Before you all vote in the comments below who won this challenge, I won the first level, then the robots won round 2 with that amazing spaghetti puttanesca. So it all comes down to this, level 3. Neo, why don't you explain your dish first?
So I prepared for you a filet mignon, perfect medium rare. And as you can see, we have these beautiful potatoes as well as some perfectly seared asparagus.
I will admit, yours
Asparagus.
actually looks pretty good, but what I have here is a more flavorful ribeye, cooked perfectly medium, which is my personal favorite. You and I can agree to disagree on that one.
Medium.
Wrong.
And under it,
One
I've
plus-
made a pistachio chimichurri and topped it off with a few extra parsley leaves.
Don't let the parsley leaves fool you. They don't really do much.
All right, guys, you've seen everything you need to see, so make sure you go subscribe and then go down to the comments below and say who you think won. Neo, any last words?
Let's face it, robots are way cooler in every single
I don't know.
way.
You take. Oh damn, that was toxic. That was toxic. That was toxic.